Hi there, it's Sean Patrick from 98.5 KYGO. Welcome inside the KYGO Performance Studio. Excited to welcome a new friend. Harper Grace is here today. Welcome.
Welcome.
The best way to welcome yourself is by playing a song, I feel like. So let's just get this party started.
All right. Thanks for having me. This is awesome. Well, this song is a letter to my heart because it likes to feel lots of things, sometimes sad things, sometimes happy things. And when it breaks a lot. So, dear heart, oh, here we are again. Another one driving off again, leaving me in the dark again. Dear heart, I feel like you lied to me, had me seeing diamond rings, those forever things. Now you got me starting to think I should be done falling in love. How am I supposed to trust a word that you say when you leave me hurting this way? You make me head over heels for the ones that don't stay, end up in pieces whenever you break. You and me, we need some time apart. My dear heart, wish I could leave you behind, so you know what I feel like. Watching taillights fade into the dark. Dear heart, what did I ever do to you to make you treat me like you do? If you're gonna tear me in two, I should be done falling in love. How am I supposed to trust a word that you say when you leave me hurting this way? You make me head over heels for the ones that don't stay, end up in pieces whenever you break. You and me, we need some time apart. My dear heart, oh my dear heart. There's only so much pain I can take, only so much wine I can drink. Mistake after mistake, ache after ache. I should be done falling in love. How am I supposed to trust in a single word that you say? Head over heels in the ones that don't stay, end up in pieces whenever you break. You and me, we need some time apart. My dear heart, oh, my dear heart, my dear heart. Oh, thanks.
It's Harper Grace. I got to say, before we get into this interview, that this guitar strap that you're wearing might be one of my favorites we've seen in this studio,
gosh.
at least in a while. Did you make it?
Thank you. No, a sweet lady made it for me when I was 16, and it has been holding up ever since then.
Yeah, it looks really good for being around for a while.
Thanks. I'd say so. I appreciate that.
All right, let's start by just having you tell us who Harper Grace is in a nutshell. If you were speed dating right now and you were explaining to somebody who you are in like 30 seconds, who's Harper Grace?
Oh, goodness. Well, I'm from Texas. I moved to Nashville about 4 years ago. Started falling in love with country music because my Nana played the accordion and she listened to Dolly Parton and Roy Orbison and Loretta Lynn and Patsy Cline, and the list goes on and on. But my dad played a lot of country music in his truck as well. And I remember just hearing on the radio one day that somebody wrote a song that I really liked, and this world of the music industry became an eye-opening thing for me, and I went on a rabbit hole of Wikipedia searching all the things and all the people and messaging as many people as I could and taking my first work trip to Nashville as a 14-year-old homeschool kid. So, yeah, there's that.
And here we are. You didn't mention it. I know a lot of people sometimes put the singing competitions behind them after they were on there.
Yes.
But you were on American Idol.
I was.
And obviously you had some success on American Idol. And so talk to me about that experience a little bit.
Yeah, I went back, I think that was 2018, season 1, when they rebooted it on ABC. And It was a wonderful experience. I sang an original song that I wrote called Yard Sale, and I just remember being on the show and wanting to stay true to who I was, so I sang a lot of originals through the whole process, and backed out of the competition at Top 21, got to go back and sing on the season finale that year, which was really a cool experience. But it was awesome to learn how to stay confident and true to the things that I loved and the lyrics that made the most sense to me. And so it was a wild time. I'm grateful for it, though. I think it was a character building for sure.
I always ask people that have been on those types of shows, like, would you go back and redo it if you got the chance to do it? And I get about 50-50. Would you?
Like in a sense of trying again right now?
No,
or
would you still do it? Like if you had the chance to go back and do it back in the past, would you still take that opportunity?
Like if I were to not do it at all?
Yeah.
No, I think that everything that's happened from, this point on, I wouldn't change a thing, because I think that all things happen for a reason and the Lord's in control of all of it. And so I'm really grateful that I said yes to that opportunity. And if I was presented it again back then, I probably still would have taken it.
You talked about Wikipedia. I Wikipedia'd you earlier. Do you ever do that to yourself? Yeah, I wanted to get to know you.
I actually haven't in a long time. Was it fine?
I didn't see anything scandalous on there.
Praise. Love that.
But I did read that you used to be a gymnast and had aspirations to be in the Olympics. Do you still do cartwheels?
I can still do a cartwheel and a round-off back handspring and a back tuck. And I went cliff jumping actually in December and did like a couple backflips off of like 40-foot cliffs and waterfalls, which was a wild thing I never thought I was ever going to do. But, I did it once and maybe not ever again. But
you're in Denver. Have you ever heard of Casa Bonita?
No, what is that?
It's this Mexican restaurant, and the South Park people own it, and they have a waterfall in there that cliff divers jump off of. Yeah,
no
I wonder
way.
if they let guests do it. We should sign
perfect.
you up.
We should go. Yeah, we'll do that right after this. Actually,
go cliff diving, and then they give you
dive.
sopapillas.
I learned how to do that. Yeah. That was a wild experience as well.
How cool is that? When did you stop doing gymnastics? Did music get in the way of that?
Well, my mom really wanted me to be a gymnast. There's no musical talent in my family besides my grandma playing the accordion, and my mom was actually an elite gymnast. And so I was supposed to follow in her footsteps. She trained with Bella Caroli, and I was level 6 at age 6, training for like the tops, which was Olympic hopeful. So I pulled out of gymnastics when I was 6 years old. I told my mom I wanted to quit and do music. She's like, music's stupid, you're staying in fitness. My mom's intense. She's like the rub some dirt on it kind of mama. And so, she took a whole year for her to actually let me quit, because my family's done like mission work in Uganda, Africa for a long time, and we do donation garage sales. And it's a long story, but somehow we got donated a piano after my mom was praying. She's like, okay, if you want Harper to do music, then you got to give me a piano. And God's like, okay, here you go. A year later, piano is donated. So it took her a while, but finally quit. And then they've been supportive ever since. But mom would come back home every once in a while and be like, Sarah got her double back flip tuck spinny full. And I'm like, great for Sarah. I'm writing songs about homeschool and shampoo and conditioner. So good job, Sarah.
Good job, Sarah. How does mom feel about all of this going on right now?
Oh, she's so supportive. She's been really, really great. And I bring her out to some shows, and we're really close. She's like my twin. I think I'm very much her daughter. You could tell for sure.
Did she ever get on stage and play accordion with you?
No. I think she likes to stay in the background for the most part. But I did loop my dad into being in my latest music video, which he's not a camera guy at all, and he's not really like a emotional show his personality much either. So I was very taken back and surprised when he really pulled in that anger in the music video. I was like, oh, Dad, you
didn't know you had that in you.
Yes, it was great.
Let's talk about that song.
Yes.
If Daddy Says No. Mm-hmm. First radio single, right?
Yes, first radio single.
That's pretty cool.
Crazy.
That's pretty cool. It just went to radio about a week ago.
Yeah. And that's such a dream come true. And this song is so personal. And I'm really grateful that it's, the one that everyone decided that it was the right thing to go with. I have kind of been giving an applause to the fans in general, because for a while I thought it was a little bit too personal, and I didn't really want to share the fact that I was almost engaged and that my dad said no, and that this was such a true story to me. And so playing it live, I would kind of joke around and be like, oh, I'm going to tell you what I'm afraid of. Sneezing while driving, using the bathroom on the airplane, and meeting someone, and then your dad saying no. Just really brushing through all of it, because I was like, I don't want to talk about it at all. But I felt like I got this permission slip from fans when I was on the road with Josh Turner, and my merchandise line turned into this
therapy session for people of like coming clean about their relationships and their dad did say no and they ended up getting a divorce, or they don't have a relationship with their dad, or, coming from the dad's perspective, they have a daughter and, they hope that one day whoever they marry will come and ask for their hand one day. And so it was really cool to watch that happen. And then it kind of led me into, okay, I can tell the truth and actually be honest about what happened with this song. So it's just been a really beautiful experience for me to kind of step into just the truth of all of it.
Yeah, I love that. And it's a single. It's not on an album. There's no project out yet. I've seen that you've put a few singles out over the course of the last couple of years. Mm-hmm. Is there plans for a full project?
There is plans for a full project, and the one I just played, Dear Heart, is the title track of the project. And so, yeah, it's all these little pieces. I just keep saying it's like pages getting ripped out of my chest and kind of on full display for the world. So, yeah, we're still in process of doing that. There's a couple more we're going to go back in and record, and I'm just really grateful and excited to be able to piece it all together. What
are you listening to right now? If we were to look into your AirPods, what's
my
playing
playlists?
On? Yeah.
Joshua Sloan's album, top to bottom, listen to that repeatedly. I'm also just a worship girly, so I put on SEU worship a lot, and Brandon Lake, and there's this guy named William Augusto that has like just pads and like very soft music, and when I read my Bible in the morning, they're 3 hours long. Like you can just like play one song and it goes for a really long time. So I'll just go and read to William Augusto.
There you go.
So that's nice.
There you go. I love it. First time William Augusto's gotten a shout out in this studio. Let's play some more music. What do you say?
That sounds like a wonderful idea. Well, now, you're a real man, correct?
It depends on who you... I guess not. I guess not.
Everyone in this room right now are real men. So this song does not go out to you. Because this talks about the boys. Unfortunately, in the past, the people I've dated, they've kind of just been like carbon copies of one another. And I've realized that I've taken a pause from the dating world because it's just rough out there. So, yeah, this song's called Boys Will Be Boys. And you're a real man, so you don't got to worry. So.
Thank you.
He's a Frigidaire full of frozen dinners, a mattress and a box spring on the floor. He's a dreamer, but he never can deliver, like the Uber Eats that's knocking at his door. It's like he never left the sandbox, got a hole in every damn sock. He's a die-bar definition of a Peter Pan condition. Boys will be boys, yeah, that's just the way it is. Bless his heart, he can't help it. Ain't a phase that he's stuck in. He's on red flags and roses, lights are on, but no one's home. It's kinda sad, but it's true. He just ain't the sharpest tool. If boys will be boys, why am I trying to make a man out of you? Sure, he's nice to look at, and he's always got a six-pack in his hand. There's a good chance he forgot that we had plans. I tried real hard to fix him, but I can't. Oh, man. Boys will be boys, yeah, that's just the way it is. Bless his heart, he can't help it. Ain't a phase that he's stuck in. He's on red flags and roses, lights are on, but no one's home. It's kinda sad, but it's true, he just ain't the sharpest tool. If boys will be boys, why am I trying to make a man out of you? He's a perfect combination of a lack of motivation with some lowered expectations. He's the reason there's the saying, boys will be boys, that's just the way it is. Bless his heart, I'm sure it's hard. Sure is sweet, but he ain't smart. He's all red flags and roses, lights are on, but it's true, he just ain't the sharpest tool. If boys will be boys, if boys will be boys, why am I trying to make a man out of you? Thanks.
I just want you to know that the one line that I picked out of there, I do not have holes in my socks. So
See,
I am a
real man.
Real
You
man.
are a real man.
Yeah.
Round of applause for real man.
They doubted me. You got time for one more?
Of course, anything for you. All right. Yeah, this is the personal song that my first radio single. That's pretty freaking cool to say. So this is If Daddy Says No. And yeah.
You got a heart like a welcome mat. Make home feel like anywhere you're at. You're kind, stubborn and wise. It kinda reminds me of someone I know. They say it's typical for a daughter to wind up with someone a lot like her father. So why the hell does he not think you're good enough for me? We could run away in a sunset and he don't even need to know. But I want him to walk me in a white dress, give my hand for you to hold. I see forever, for worse or for better, but I can't say I will if he won't. So I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. If Daddy says no, maybe it's pride, maybe he's afraid you're gonna make the mistakes he made, 'cause you're like him, that's why he's fighting. But I'm praying one day you'll come around, 'cause it's tearing me apart right now. We could run away in a sunset and he don't even need to know. But I want him to walk me in a white dress, give my hand for you to hold. I see forever, for worse or for better, but I can't say I will if he won't. So I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. If Daddy says no, if Daddy says no, I don't wanna take another trip around the sun where I go against his word, but I swear that you're the one. I don't wanna keep you waiting, but I'm begging just a little more patience. We could run away in a sunset, he don't even need to know. But I need him to love you like I do, 'cause I don't wanna let you go. I say forever, for worse or for better, but I can't say I will if he won't. So I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. If Daddy says no, if Daddy says no, Daddy don't say no.
Woo!
Harper Grace inside of our KYGO Performance Studio. Thank you so much
gosh,
for traveling
thank you
here.
so much.
Well, we appreciate you. We'll see you down the road.
See you down the road.